Have you heard that SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test organization, is reforming its whole program? Now, according to the discussion on the radio, ACT has already started to align its testing with what happens in high school. And this is the reality. If you just want to come with fictitious stuff and way out stuff, you know, people are going to pass that. So you don't have to study and do well in high school. Just be able to play these games and guess and all that, and you get in above people who really have talent. I also wish that LSAT would do the same thing because you don't have to study nothing. It's not based on anything. And I don't see they're trying to say that the law basically you don't know that you weren't there and you have to listen to the evidence and you have to be able to come with it. But then if you have good education in science and so on and you're a normal person and reasonable, you can figure things out. You don't have to be able to play these funny games. Okay, tell us who wants to sit next to what it got to do with the law and anything. But it's a nice game, and the people who are passing it basically are so fictitious that in other aspects in their life they're doing such stupid stuff that you wonder. One guy got a perfect score, and the only man to have ever gotten perfect score on the LSAT, and he got taken out by some little hooker. You know, I mean, paying $6,000 for a hooker. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of money and to pay, the stuff, but if this guy really was talented and gifted, he would have seen that coming and he would have come with a better device. Maybe he could have had some poor little lady, pretty, she's poor and you're not abusing her, but you got her inside. That's $6,000, she played. That could have taken but 3 months to play. This lady would have like 24,000 a year to help her pay her bills and all that kind of stuff. And it's not abusive. I mean, you're helping out the lady and she helping him out and so on. But no, you want this kind of trying to hide from the protection people, booking 2 hotel rooms and all this stupid stuff, ordering a hooker and all that. I mean, perhaps he should have seen that if he's going to, choose a wife, choose one that will stick with his stuff. But I mean, she is just as qualified as him and just as important. It's like, you better put on your condoms and you better get on your knee pads, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So basically, as I said, this is welcome that SSAT is doing this now because students are going to have to study their schoolwork, and they say it's based on the Common Core. I'm for that. I mean, how dare you test somebody in something that they have not prepared for? And how would it say that this person is going to be able to perform when it has no bearing on high school? In fact, all these tests really are unnecessary. You finish high school, you probably should go straight on. You finish high school, and then you still have to do a test to show that you finish high school, and the test isn't even based on anything that you studied, So I think that LSAT and others should follow this, because don't try to tell me because of law and its peculiarity that you need to be able to guess stuff and be able to come up with fictitious stuff. You're hearing this for the first time and you must figure that out in 2 seconds. I mean, come on. You have a case, you have a whole year sometimes to prepare in it. You have witnesses. You just basically trying to apply the law to what the people have said. You don't have to figure out who did whatever and all that stuff. Even if not asking your client, are you guilty? Did you do it? You're trying to see that the evidence is correct. They're following his, giving him his rights, and the whole 9 yards procedures are okay. And they got to come on with a case that is beyond reasonable doubt. So that, as I said, congratulations to SAT. And it's grateful that ACT found a way before them, but I also hope that LSAT will get a vision from this and start doing things differently.